Hey Collective, it's Anne Marie. Happy Sunday! We're here with my ancestors. It's been a while. I brought one of the many feathers that I found these last 2 weeks or so and put there. And I was guided to bring a whole container of strawberries and bananas and eat them under the sun to get, well, that's just what Spirit told me to do, so I did it. And then I laid down and I passed the fuck out. It's almost 1 o'clock. I passed out and I feel amazing. So I was like, while we're here, why don't we pull some cards? Because I'm just gonna, it's like, I don't know, like 60 some degrees today. So it feels great out. And I'm probably gonna just go near a park here. This is actually where my grandparents and aunts and uncles lived, and I grew up kind of in this area. And there's some cool little parks here. So I'm probably just gonna go on a little venture, but I wanted to pull some cards. It's been a few days, but I pull them when I'm guided to, not just to create content, you know what I'm saying? So I've been guided. I've been letting them cleanse out in the sun here. And so why don't we pull some cards and get some messages of clarity? Why didn't I bring my ancestor deck? Sorry. It is what it is. And I fell asleep with my mouth open against my throat's dry. Like, what does your magical spirit want you to know? Thank you to my high vibrating ancestors, spirit guides, divine instant beings, the source of light energy. I'm so grateful for today. Thank you to the tree spirits and nature spirits. Thank you to all the spirits here in the graveyard. Is this a graveyard or cemetery? There's a difference. One of them is actually by a church, like on church land, and one of them is an open one like this one. But anyway, thank you to all the spirits here. Alrighty. Oh. Okay, number 29. It's 11. Sometimes you'll break before you bloom. Well, breaking into bloom, time, liberation, understanding. And I love that this vine is coming out of her third eye area and looking right back at it, right back at you. And then we have number 18. Don't worry, darling. You'll find your way. The red rose. Wow. And this rose is also have an eye on it. Do all these... Nope, not all of them have flowers with eyes on them. That's amazing. I was just looking to see the different cards. Nope. This one says the red rose, overcoming obstacles, finding joy, and being carefree. Look at that. Right. It's going to take time for your liberation. It's going to take time. You've been overcoming quite a few obstacles. Quite a few. You've been overcoming a lot of things. And you've also been finding the joy. And that's a big key ingredient. We're going to go through life and manage things and go through obstacles because they're actually learning opportunities, right? And it's about finding joy in your life and being carefree regardless of what you're going through. I'll be damned. Come closer over here. There's a big, huge hawk flying right there. Huh. Well, there you go. Right. You've been flying through, gliding through a lot of things. It takes time for that. Spirit is saying that there's going to be a new kind of understanding. If you haven't come to this understanding yet about not worrying, it takes time to bloom. It takes time for you to find your way. Spirit is saying a lot of you feel like you're lost. You're not really sure which direction to go in. There's a lot of things just kind of up in the air. You know, you want things to change. However, the circumstances or the environment isn't right for you right now. Maybe you don't have the finances right now it takes to go in a different direction. You don't have supportive people around you, and you're unable to just remove yourself from them because probably you may be giving you some assistance or support. For whatever reason, you're not ready to let them go. You're unable to let them go. And Spirit also said, I just heard someone say, I feel like I'm breaking. I feel like I'm breaking. You're breaking ground. You're breaking ground in order. It's like you have to see, even when we're in this darkness, and the darkness is so beautiful because we learn that the light that we see at the end of the tunnel is, well, first it's illusion, but if we're still in that concept of light in the tunnel or light in the darkness, you are the light in the darkness. And so you're underground, and even when you're underground trying to figure things out, which way to go, it's like, peace, be still. Go with the flow. Allow the shell of your seed to break open because you're getting ready to pop up above ground and bloom. You can quicken this by continuing to water yourself. Even though you're like, I'm not a flower yet, you still need water, you still need nutrients. Part of that water includes finding joy in the toughest of moments. It's not fake spirituality or spiritual bypassing. It's not that. It's authentic. It's, you know what? Shit may be breaking down around me, but I'm still going to choose happiness. We have to choose to be happy. We have to choose to not allow the fucking circumstances going on around us that we can't control at the moment to change our energy, to make us believe and feel that miracles and change and new ways of living and being and thinking and doing aren't possible. That's part of being underground. It's part of doing the underworld work, the dark work, our shadow self. It's integrating that. For a long time when I was in the darkness and all, I mean, it was rough a couple years ago, man. I'm talking about rough. There are many times I've talked about it. I didn't think I was going to make it. I was like, oh my God, I was by myself. Everything I loved or thought I loved or people I thought cared about me or supported me all left me for fucking dead and buried me in the dirt and walked away. There's a little bug walking across my screen and thought I was going to die there. And for a long time, and there weren't all perfect days. There were some days I was really feeling myself. There was days I stayed stuck in this hole, but I was in this darkness. But in that darkness, I slowly began to claw my way out when I was given the guidance to. Spirit set things up so I would be isolated. The best thing that happened was the isolation, was the darkness for me, because I found that light within myself. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. But once I found that light myself, hey, nothing can shake it now. Nothing's going to stop me from doing this. Nothing's ever going to prevent me from walking away from myself again. But I needed that time in the soil. I needed that darkness to covet and cover my energy and cloak myself so I could do my trauma work, so I could work through some deep, deep ancestral trauma. And that's why I've been talking to my ancestors today. Like, thanks for clearing the path. Thanks for never leaving my side. Because you're getting ready to bloom. How are you responding to your environment and the situation around you while you're trying to figure this out? Because you're going to find a way. You're going to find a way. I just heard Spirit say, I usually say stop, but stop overthinking it. Just be. It's hard, I know. Let's not speak that into existence. It's challenging. It's a learning experience. To remind ourselves, just be, have joy. And I'm always going to say this, go tap into your inner child and play. Go in the water and puddle around or whatever the fuck. Act like you're a dolphin. Go in the woods and act like you're a fairy or a warrior or a warrioress, a god or goddess, and that you're fighting off your battles, which are your internal battles, whatever you need to tell yourself. That's tapping into your inner child. Your inner child needs to feel safe in order for this thing to come through. There's going to be it's going to take time for this liberation, and there's a certain understanding that you're gonna have. It's like Spirit has shown me, it's like you're getting ready to break ground here, this beautiful purple flower. And of course I love dandelions because they represent all phases. The moon, wind, stars, and of course I'm not going to pick the other dandelion, and the sun. There you go, ancestors. But you're overcoming these obstacles, and what's going to happen is when you're getting ready to break this ground, when you're getting ready to pop up and pop off, right? When this is getting ready to happen for you, sorry, I'm getting messages. Thank you, Kelly. You're going to get this newfound understanding, and the understanding of the reasoning. It's not just, so you heal and grow and evolve. It's deeper than that. It's way deeper. The understanding you're going to get is like seeing your true light within you, how much power you really have, how much control of your life you really have. Because right now, you may feel as though you don't. And just by someone you barely know on a social app telling you that, you may not believe it. You may feel the energy of it like, yes, yes, yes. But then you just watch something else or you go to your daily life and like, shit, I lost it. You didn't lose. You just have to keep reminding yourself, staying in the moment. You got this. Is this where we got the bottom of the deck? Acceptance. You can let go and surrender to what is. Acceptance, letting go. Water, non-resistance. Right. I love that. Right. Let go. Surrender. Go with the flow. I just spoke about that the other day. Go with the flow and stop fighting the flow of life. Find joy. find joy and peace in everything you do, as hard as it may be at times. I hope you're healthy enough.